Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Call to Arms, where we have a huge tank battle in store for us. The German forces finally getting to use some of their tanks against the Russian tanks that are passing through the area. So if you guys want to see more of Call to Arms, make sure you go ahead and click, tap, blow up, destroy that like button to support the battle against Susie and the cronies. All this stuff relating to warfare and such gets suppressed. So thanks to everybody for showing their support and hanging out here today. I don't know where that helicopter's going, but I don't have control of it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's about right. All right, well, German armor is going to be here to save the day, so let's get our troops and tanks into position. We've got ourselves some engineers, medics, and it looks like special forces team up here kind of watching over the battle. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and get on the line. Our troops are probably going to be damaged by being tracked, but we'll be able to eliminate a lot of these vehicles from a distance, so let's get ready to fight. There comes our first tank. Boom. Got him right in the booty. I don't know if that tank's completely destroyed, but we'll give him another bop just to make sure. German armor across the line will be chewing through a lot of these vehicles. Excellent. That one looks to be down to me. All of our vehicles look tracked too, so let's get our troops in position to support those vehicles. Looks like we actually have some engineers amongst us. Actually, let's not even move these vehicles. I don't want them to get popped. Looks like we got a Puma with us as well. All right. Looks like there's a lot of infantry coming our way, but the tanks are top priority. And it looks like ATGM's going out as well from the Puma. Nice to see. If it sits in the back like this, which it is tracked already, it looks like every vehicle's tracked, it'll be able to rearm itself because it's sitting next to the supply vehicles. And given the fact that this game has a horrible reputation of hitting anything with ATGMs, that'll be the case. I wonder if I can knock his barrel out by just putting a shell right down his barrel. Looks like he's tracked us twice. Try and aim for the driver's port. Alright, let's see if we can get some more troops up here. I'm going to try to get this squad up. Let's just get anybody and everybody who can fight. It looks like none of our troops are equipped with AT. Actually, they are. But I don't know if this could actually penetrate that tank. Let's see. I see a few of our troops here with Panzerfausts. Looks like this tank is still functioning, so let's see if we can get our troops to engage that. Beautiful, nice hit, but not one that can kill the tank. We've got to score a nice side hit on it. The only way that's going to work. Trying to get the engine to light up or something like that. AT troopers are so useless. Unless you're literally behind a vehicle, nothing's going to get done. Alright, let's get these tanks up here. Make a wedge formation. Beautiful. Tankers are prioritizing light vehicles rather than the biggest threats to their own. Seems about right for Call to Arms. Looks like every enemy vehicle is tracked, it looks like. Let's get a up here to hit him in the flank. This 20mm might be useful hitting into the side of a vehicle. We're at kind of a stalemate now. All the enemy frontal armor is exposed, so we're going to need to use one of these supply trucks shortly in order to, there we go. We'll use the supply truck shortly in order to rearm some of these tanks. Enemy vehicle there able to bop. Let's get a engineer up here. That'll be okay. So long as our tanks are okay, and so long as they're just tracked, we'll be alright. This one's double tracked, for example. Can't believe it. We're just pounding the front of these tanks, but no effect yet. A round's got to go through at some point with that armor being just pounded like that. There we go. The weak point being between the hull and the turret, but sometimes it's like impossible to do. Alright, Puma's going to be up and running. We'll get that back. These guys here will guard the middle. Got an engineer there repairing the tank. Trying to get those tracks up and running. I believe this vehicle in the middle is just not going down. We got to hit him at the side. Oh, another vehicle track, so everything just gets insta-tracked. Oh, and the shell is dropping right into the dirt. Alright, all tanks immobilized. Awesome. Same on both sides. Don't think we have any more AT to hit these guys in the flank. Finally knocking that tank out after multiple attempts. Okay, good. We should have a medic around here somewhere. I want to help that guy out in the front of that tank, one of the tank crewmen, but I don't see any medic amongst our squads. Oh, there is one. Okay. See if you boys can get out there and heal him up. Alright, looks like we were successfully able to defend the line, but that can't be it. That was way too easy. Do we have any AT here? No. Just an ammo crate. But that can't be the end of the attack. There's got to be more than that. Puma will be up in a little while. We didn't do too bad, actually. With all these tanks still functioning, we're in good shape. The KSK German, is it the SKS or KSK? KSK, yeah. German Special Forces are there. Looks like there's a BMP-T... Oh, BMP-1 over there. Let's get our boys back inside the tank. Random infantry going out there. Okay. We need to create a better defensive line. I'd like to put some of our tanks up here, actually, but I don't think we'd be able to actually hit the side of any enemy tank. I wonder what the gun depression is for the Germans. Let's see. That's pretty good. Excellent. Enemy forces eliminated. I'd like to put a tank up here. We're obviously going to have some sort of a second attack or something. Are we defending or attacking? I see more enemies on the map. Satellite indicates hostile armor counterattacking from the north. Okay, you get up there quickly. Want you two standing here. We're going to need some ammunition. Let's get one of those drivers to bring a truck up there. Got an ammo truck there. We're going to need that. Puma's still being repaired. This tank is going to be the guardian of this side. Looks like enemy vehicles coming on in from that side. He's down to, oh damn, like 1 round remaining. Okay, get that ammunition going. Oh, this tank here is completely out, except for like a small amount of HE rounds. Tank immediately tracked again. And ammo immediately targeted. It's going to make it hard to win this fight if we can't fight the enemy tanks. HE should be fine against BMPs, maybe. Oh, it's on fire. Good. Alright, tanks are targeted again. Looks like we have ammunition paradrop. Let's give that a shot near some of these tanks. I don't know if this ammo crate there can help them. Oh, looks like there's another ammo truck here. Even though it doesn't say ammo, it does have a white circle around it, which means you could resupply. Are you boys able to resupply from this? Okay, we gotta get these tanks, like, immediately repaired. Tank crews in this game, there should be a gunner, a driver, a loader, a commander, and a tread repairman who's just like on the outside of the tank. Maybe 2 tread repairmen who are just always on the outside, like taped to the outside of the tank, just constantly repairing as the tank is moving. All right, looks like this vehicle's ready to go. I'm gonna get the track repaired though. It's almost ready anyway. Track being repaired again. Tanks firing into the dirt. That's awesome. Good job. At least this one up here can fire HE and keep the enemy at bay. It looks like they're far, far away now. All enemy vehicles are just tracked. Oh, is that tank down? It looks like... oh, that was his troops traveling in the back of it. Looks like ATG almost coming in for that tank. Luckily, we haven't lost any tanks, just a helicopter for some reason. And we could send out AT teams, but they're likely just to get popped and not worth the effort. So we'll just kind of try to win the slugfest by keeping our vehicles in better operational shape. Looks like the ammunition does actually resupply from these small ammo paradrops. So let's do this. Let's try to bring our truck up behind this truck. There we go. Alright, that should keep the tanks rearmed. Let's see if they're being loaded with AP. This could be an infantry-only vehicle. I think we were looking to either get the ammo paradrop Yeah, because this one's actually being resupplied. So we got about 3 minutes to wait then until that can go again. So the Zetros truck just carries ammo for infantry. The Zetros ammo truck carries ammo for anything. And then the paradrop ammunition also carries ammo for anything. Well, the enemy's losing this battle again. Nice. Vehicle looked like it exploded, but it's still functioning. Man, I can't believe it. Tactical nukes are dropped on enemy vehicles, and it's just like, no, I'm still here. Like, what? Okay, at least we've got ammo to fight. Still repairing some treads here. Oh, good. This vehicle can come back into the paradrop. And let's see it rearm. Yep, there it goes. Being armed with APF SDS. This tank here is probably out as well. Down to 4 rounds. Wow. Finally taken out by an enemy tank. We can repair. We've got our engineer. Engineers can be found by looking for that giant pack on their back. There he is. All the supplies they need in the world. Okay, let's grab this Puma now and see if we can actually get an ATGM onto that tank. Actually, I don't think this is armed with any more. But the 20mm might be able to be useful. We've only angered it. And immediately downed. And we got a few shots off. And now we enter the 45-minute repair cycle again. Okay, so 3 enemy vehicles remaining on the map. We do have 2 tanks here that look like they're ready to fight, but they will be immediately tracked. And need immediate repair again. I'm going to try to go to either side of the tank and get them in the flank. Just got to get this done. There we go, finally. Wow, I'm surprised. Obviously, tanks, you know, you don't want to hit them in the front, but also, once you hit it in the front 46 times, it should just kind of die. Enemy tankers are moving again. Let's get our German tank squads to move up. Alright, we're going to repair all vehicles again. We should have more than one engineer. I'm sure there's another one. Oh, there's one. There's another one right there. So we'll repair this tank and that Puma. And then this tank here, where'd it go? Once that's been, tracks have been repaired, we'll bring them back down to get supply. Okay, 1 enemy tank remaining. And a few infantry out here, but no real main threat. Well, considering that we've just destroyed a gargantuan amount of enemy tanks, we're not doing too bad. The Germans have just been, like, immediately downed or tracked, which just made it more tedious than difficult. Okay, let's back these tanks up. Looks like they're all taken out again. Oh, good job so far. Next primary task is to defeat the government's fortified position at the quarry in the north. Defeat and capture enemy fortified quarry area. Oh, wow, they got the quarry occupied. Not the quarry! Alright, let's do this. We need to reorganize all of our infantry and tanks then. So what do we got for threats? Enemy artillery piece. More artillery. Probably all artillery then. Yep. And then, what do we got inside? T-72B. And some T-90Ms. Unfortunately, no air support. We seemingly only have 3 tanks operational, but I'm assuming that's because some are under repair? Yeah, that one's under repair. And this one should have all of its tracks finally ready to go. So let's get down here and get some supply. We'll drop another midway fob. So we'll make this ammunition thing here a fob. I'm going to drop it over there. Kind of afraid of it hitting something and then despawning. Alright, so we'll get the Puma up. We'll get the other tank up. And then we'll get the rest of our infantry ready to go. And we also have these KSK forces here. Let's get them a little closer. The artillery we can just bop with the tanks, I think. What are our tanks even firing at? I think they're trying to hit the artillery, but they're just down to ammo. Now let's just move over here. Alright, enemy infantry trying to move towards the back. There's really nothing here except for some supply. Move our forces there just to kind of funnel in the back. Alright, German tanks. Turn ourselves this way, please. And what do we got for supply? Good, they can fully resupply here. As long as they're stationary. There we go. Well, that's nice that they included the ammunition paradrop, because then you don't have to send vehicles back to the back line to fully rearm. But as you can see, it takes a while. We've only got 8 out of... I don't know what the capacity of the Leopard 2A5 is, but I'm guaranteed it's probably over 15 to 20. At least in this game, where it will... there's no way to actually choose what ammunition you take, so it's preset to be like, I don't know, like 20, 10, and let's say 5 or something like that. Although I don't know exactly what the capacity of the 2A5 is, and it might not be realistic either. It might be balanced for gaming purposes. Okay, the Puma's almost ready. Leopard's almost ready. We've got the other one being replenished, too. The Quarry attack should go off without a hitch, then. As long as we don't get zapped by some sort of weird ATGM or something. And I've also called up the Special Forces here just to get close to that artillery. Commander, what? Self-propelled guns, destroy them fast. Well, okay. How are we not hitting these vehicles? We should have the ability to hit these from here, right? We have the range. Yeah, one just got hit. Alright, that's one. Okay, let's deal with the other two. Try to get these other tanks repaired first, or rearmed. Wow, basically these tanks are just going to have to sit and fight from the ammunition positions. Alright, so that should zap the rest of the artillery. Okay, KSK, move forward. As long as we stay hidden, I don't think the enemy will target us. Tanks are still engaging those artillery pieces from a distance. And we'll bring up the infantry for cleanup of random tank crews and whatnot. Let's have these guys push forward. Scratch one artillery vehicle. Good. Then we just have one more. It says 1 out of 3 eliminated, but this one was taken out too. I think it needs to explode completely, and that apparently isn't good enough. So we'll hit that one. Oh, good. That's both of them down. All 3 should be down now. Game's not registering that it's fully destroyed. So we'll just hit it. We'll pull up our tanks, and we can use some composite C4, though that's probably not going to work. We can give it a shot, though. Alright, and I think we've got our Puma ready. Yes, indeed we do. Good. Now, where's our engineer, sir? German engineer ready to go. Tank operational. Great to see. Probably needs ammo, though. How are you doing? 22, 20, and 5. Is that it? Want to make sure it doesn't move anymore. 23. Oh, wow. They take a long time to repair, rearm. Holy crap. Alright. We lost our ammunition truck, didn't we? Must have exploded at some point. I don't even remember. We'll just have to keep our tanks back here and rearm. Actually, how much is in the ammo paradrop? Let's keep our tanks back. And alright, we need to fully rearm. This is going to take a minute. But I need to make sure that when we go in there, we've got all the armor-piercing rounds that we need in order to destroy those tanks. We got to have what we need. So let's roll this way. Alright, well, it's good to have 4 tanks remaining. The Puma is still good to go. Oh, apparently I did not get that crew in there. So here's what I'll do. I'll keep the engineers now at this forward position, and they'll be ready to repair the tanks if they get into trouble. And they can come back if they get turreted or something like that. And then if they need track repair, the crews can do that. And they should still be able to stay in contact if they're tracked. Okay, well, good news is the artillery pieces are destroyed. Just not registered that they are, so we'll just have to kind of zap those. Then we need to, oh boy, probably get KSK in the flank there. I wonder, will that cause fire? Looks like oil back there. Alright, let's see the vehicles that are biggest threats to us. AGS is a problem for infantry. It's a grenade launcher, basically. This tank here, we might be able to hit with a rocket to the side. Same here, so might be able to get some good AT up here. Let's see what the Panzer, rather the Special Forces have. Looks like they do have AT with them, but it is a The Panzer. Oh, look at that. They actually have a snow camo on. That's cool. Awesome. All right, let's get the Puma back. This actually can fire ATGMs too, so maybe we can try to flank it with that first. And it looks like the ammunition is almost out here. Where's that fourth tank? 1, 2... Oh, he's back here. Alright, so 4 tanks and a Puma still remaining. We are in good shape. We've got 3 engineers on standby. Make that tank point the right direction. There we go. Feels good to have all that supply and stuff ready and waiting to go. We could also send our tanks to the flank too, but it's just going to be it's like Red Lobster with Crab Fest. It's like whenever you have armor in this game, it's always Track Fest in Call to Arms. Like your troops always, tanks always seem to be tracked and or turreted. It's first tracked, then turreted, and then or completely destroyed. Which I'd rather just have it be destroyed than I can just not worry about it. Okay, it looks like we're clear all the way up to the quarry now. So let's have our troops sneak up a little bit more. Maybe take cover down here by down by the river. Okay, so let's identify the threats. We got the T-72B in the middle. Left and right side. We've got 2 T-90s in the middle, which looks like they've been armed finally. Or have personnel. Oh. We have an enemy helicopter there that might try to take off. Is that just there, or is there potential for that to actually be used by the enemy? I don't see any enemy personnel nearby, so there could be a chance to take it down. Alright, let's try to start sniping tanks. Looks like there's enemy infantry back there from the destroyed artillery piece. That's a problem, because they'll detect us and then that tank will turn and burn on us right there. So maybe we can't flank that. How are we doing with the Puma? Got 8 ATGMs remaining. Spike LRs, 130mm. That's good. I don't know if that'll do... it might be able to destroy a tank head-on. In real life, there's protections for that, but it's a game that... What? Why'd you shoot? I just told you to turn. I think we may have also lost a tank man in this vehicle. But I just needed to roll up quick and get a shot on that T-72B. All right. All right, we're all good, I think, with these tanks. Alright, so now what we're going to do is move to try to zap that one with an ATGM. Although I can't actually target that. There's ATGMs inside this vehicle, but I can't target them with the secondary. That's interesting. I can't actually select that to be fired. Maybe I can... Oh, there it goes. Now the main gun recognizes it's in there. Did the tank reorient itself? Oh, that's great. Oh, he's like, hell no. Okay. Well, that's a good situation. He's like, nah, I'm good. It's actually interesting. Usually the enemy would come at us once they detect us if it's already set to move, but this vehicle... Oh. Oh, I thought they were switching out. I thought it was... Oh, yeah. So that tank is pulling back. Oh, would you look at that? Let's go ahead and sit right here. There, he won't be able to see us. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a dance, it seems. We can zap that vehicle, no problem, though. And that means we could probably bring up our German armor to the right flank. If we take out that ATGM, there's no real defenses on the right. We've had plenty of time. So let's start rolling. Alright, there we go. Let's get these tanks a-rolling. So now we've got our ATGM on the right side. This terrain's going to be a little tough to fight from, though, because there's a lot of trees in the way. So hopefully it doesn't block a shot. So here's the goal now. Destroy the ATGM wagon, which is basically the mystery machine with Scooby-Doo and the gang inside. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It actually shows the fact that one has been launched. You can see it. The tube's exposed. Cool. So that needs to be destroyed. Then this tank needs to be flanked, or it'll pull back into the base, and then we'll just have to attack everything all at once, and we'll create a base of fire over here somewhere, so we can resupply. Let's actually drop supply right here. All right, let's go, tanks. We'll go in groups of 2 into the arc. There we are. Oh, look at that. Nice. Okay, so we'll probably park our tanks here, deal with that first ATGM. Or there. Yeah, stop right there, that's fine. If you can engage from there, go ahead. Two shots, 3 shots. Please wake up. Okay, finally it's destroyed. Oh, good. Enemy tank tried to come out of cover. He actually might be, his gun might not be able to traverse that high. The crew is stunned at the enemy's inability to pierce their armor. Excellent. Okay, where are these damn ATGMs coming from? Oh, the T90s are active now. They've been angered. Get our own Puma up there. There we go, nice. Alright, we've been tracked, good. That's about all that's happened. Ah, there's a T-80UM up there too, I did not see that. Are we out with this? Sir, you still have ATGMs, fire them. Oh, ATGMs are just garbage. Is this crew member dead? No, we're still alive. Problem about repairing the tank when you're under ATGM fire is that, yeah, like that happens. And that's a big problem because every time you try to repair the tank, you just... What? Yeah. Every time you're under attack by an ATGM, that just happens. So wait till the ATGM's fired. And try to heal. Come on, baby. Unfortunately, there's no way to pop smoke. Wow, that's just ridiculous. Entire KSK group going to be eliminated by just the ATGM gimmick, where it's just... I don't even think the enemy actually runs out of ATGMs. They could just continue to play this game forever and ever and ever now. So, like, I can't repair the tank until the ATGM is out of the way. And if I try to repair it, the crew member's down. And if I try to bring a medic to the crew member, this is down. So, yeah, that's all right. Lesson learned for next time. Let's just go in here and clear this place out. They'll be fine. A little schnitzel and a nap, it'll be all right. That's all I need. All right, well, now that we've got all the enemy tanks attracted to our attention over here, we'll just zip into there. Men only killed by an unlimited ATGM gimmick, where the enemy just has unlimited ATGMs and can fire them non-stop. All right, so what's our biggest threat now? Oh, good, the T-90's coming out. We'll bop that. And then just should be the T-80U with the non-stop ATGMs. Let's actually bail out of this thing, and we'll give all the remaining tanks the crew members they need. This one's down 1. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this vehicle's just going to be foobar. We'll just ignore it. Alright, 35 seconds to a paradrop. Man, it takes like 42 rounds to destroy one of these tanks. Still not even dead. I flanked it. Man, tanks are just too much of a pain in the ass. Well, at least the German tanks are still alive. Hopefully that crate doesn't get zapped. And we've got extra crew members standing by. Great. Okay. The enemy's defenses just need to be chipped away little by little, and we gotta play by the game's rules. Like, you know, if you get too close to an enemy, they might actually come out and fight you, which is good. Well, now our tanks have unlimited ammo. Sitting next to a crate. The enemy doesn't, though. They should be out of AP rounds. Alright. Well, if we had a little extra extendo on the life timer for some of our downed men, we could be able to get them back at this point, but all good. It's just going to come down to a tank battle. I don't even think my infantry can really do much aside from clean up enemy infantry. And as for that artillery, it's no question about it. It's been zapped. Look at that. The hull's got a giant hole in it. Okay, let's get German infantry to close in. Still have some men back here for our fob. Let's get them up here just in case. Bring them up to the new fob. Looks like this tank must have been double-tracked. Or no, he seems to be repairing more. Why? Looks like it can move. Something else must be damaged, but it's not indicating it. Alright, I don't know. How are we doing on supply here? I hope we're not out. Alright, at this point, I'd like to move into the river and come up on the side and behind the enemy. But I think we should just kind of stay here for a while. Wow, look at all the supply in that thing. Let's move. I'm going to try to move to the right flank. We'll leave 2 of these tanks to distract and the other one, the other 2 to flank. So just stay in the river, boys. River too deep to cross? Our AI is not going into the river. Wow, the AI is actually smart here. Look at, I told them to kind of like move here, and it's staying on the it's actually staying on the river shore where it can be a little faster. So if I told it to cross, let's see how it crosses. Well, look at that. Wow, the AI is very smart in some cases and incredibly dumb in others. Well, that's all right. Same here. Same for me. Okay, let's zap that tank from behind. Let's have that KSK group come in now. Wait, why does this guy have a handgun? Oh, you're right. It's the other crewman. If we had a full crew with the Puma, we could support these guys. Wow. Well, give it to the German tanks for being indestructible, but I think that's mostly because the enemy couldn't kill us from the front. And same with us. Everything's just got to be blowed up from behind. One hell of an important quarry, I guess. Alright, we got a T-90 in front of us. Okay, rearming. Don't even see... Oh, there it goes. Got him in the back end. Couldn't even really see him, but alright, that tank's toast. Alright, we have the T-80UM, and then another vehicle. Oh, the chopper somehow... yeah, that's not... Okay, that's not how helicopters work. It looks like the AI did try to get into the helicopter and was going to attack us, but couldn't. Oh, that T-80U is nice. T-80UM to be precise. Alright, 2 more vehicles to go. Just the helicopter and what looks to be the mystery machine here. Looks like they shot one of our men out of the turret. Thought the AI would be smarter than that. Yep, looks like one of our boys got shot. Oh well. The remaining crew members should be able to pop their heads back into vehicles. Oh, there's a tank there. That's right. Oh, and we're tracked. And tracked. Yep. Okay, so let's try to get this tank, and then that helicopter, and then the special forces aren't even needed anymore. Let's just have main infantry roll in, operation cleanup. We did get the secondary objective. It's just not registering it. I don't know if I have... Engineers, I suppose, do have C4, but these tanks should too. Actually... Alright, and then this last one over here. Oh, looks like there's something else going on. Self-propelled units eliminated. Oh, good. Apparently I got them, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now what? Now we have to defend? Hostile reinforcements expected in 2 minutes? Oh, no. Okay, we need to get ammo crates on the line immediately. Enemy chopper is still there. We'll get rid of that. Luckily, we can call reinforcements in. That's good. Well, let's get AT teams up here then. Looks like they're coming in from this way and the other way. It looks like they stole our ATGM vehicle. Because I don't see it on the map anymore. The map changed and now disqualified that vehicle. Oh, great. Alright, let's set up defenses this way. It's going to be more taking vehicles on head-on. Okay, we got all of our tank crew here. Let's try to get all tanks fully operational. Okay, that one's good. Where's the other tank? They're being repaired. He'll go to the other side then. He's almost done. Hopefully it's just the one track. Looks like it is, so we got lucky there. I'm going to keep calling in AT teams. This tank is just down to 3 men too. What I could do is... Okay, let's get these tanks some supplies. I think what I could do is maybe get a man to go inside one of these trucks and activate it for supply. And then I don't know about that helicopter. I have a feeling it might take off eventually. I think it's glitched. As if we needed any other problems in this mission. Okay, let's activate the truck for supply. There we go. Hostile reinforcements inbound. Are we getting resupplied from this? 15, 16, 17. It is working. Alright, good. Okay, I'm just going to call up AT like crazy. Let's see. We've got... Oh, I don't know if I have any engineers around anymore. Looks like I do. Okay, one of our vehicles might be bopped, so let's find engineers with the packs. Send one there. Folsom Jaegers also have packs. Oh, that's... Never mind. The big pack, that's what we want. Send that to back. Enemy troops observed, okay. Engineer, there we go. Alright, so now we got engineers ready to go to line. Okay, let's get that helicopter too. I'm going to just try to toss a grenade there. Defend for 10 minutes. Hold the position against incoming hostiles. Great. Might be able to repair some of these Russian tanks too, but screw it. Helicopter close air is now at my disposal. Hell yeah. Good, we got a helicopter run. Good. Well, let's go ahead and support this side. Oh, good. We destroyed that helicopter. That glitched out. That was good. Glad that happened. We didn't need any more trash coming our way. Alright, let's destroy some enemy tanks. So what does the helicopter do exactly? attack on the set location, so we need an enemy vehicle to be stopped. So essentially, once it's tracked, and if it's facing us and tracked, we'll just zap it. Okay. I guess we'll have our infantry lay down there. There we go, like this situation. Good, and the KSK will just lay in the pit, and if the enemy happens to come around, they'll zap them. Don't tell me the helicopter's just firing into the ground. Well, whatever happened, it's dead. Looks like it may have hit it. I see some craters underneath. Wow, the enemy really wants this quarry for whatever reason. There's nothing really important about it. They lost all the vehicles. It's not like it's a factory or a base or anything like that. Okay, I wish I could call in more tank crew. Maybe I'll just put up engineers. Engineers might also be basically tankmen since they know the way it works inside and out. They don't necessarily have the training, but they certainly would know which parts are where. We have some more friendlies. Oh, never mind. Thought we had some people out of the fight. And these guys will just keep up at the top just in case the enemy happens to swing through here. The quarries actually have, like, gas burners, do they? I don't think there's a gas deposit around there. Alright, ATGM's coming in. Boys, if they can shoot at you, you can shoot back. Wounded there. Tankman, damn. Okay, I'm going to keep calling up engineers and having them occupy the tanks. I wonder if engineers can repair tank tracks faster than the tank crew. Obviously, tank crew are probably trained to be able to repair many parts of the vehicle while under fire or in a combat situation. It's also wounded there. I don't know if we have a medic for them. Probably not going to get there in time, but let's try. Call up some more AT. Call up some more engineers. Luckily that vehicle there has given us some good ammo. Alright, we'll hold on ammo. 6 minutes to defend. Seems like we're in a pretty good situation. One thing I do like about health, though, or healing soldiers, is if you get to a dying man while he's dying and almost dead and then start to heal him, the game kind of pauses the death animation, I think. And allows him to, like, his health to be stable until... Oh, didn't mean to have both those guys jump out. Alright, good. Now we'll replace the engineer with the tank crew. Well, looks like they're both working on it. Nice. Alright, jump back in the back, boys. Alright, what do we got? We got a PKP coming through. Well, we did. 5 minutes remaining. The enemy better step up their attack. It's just going to be these annoying ATGMs now that hopefully these tanks have a clear shot at. AI won't fire, though, if there's like... Even if you hang like a beach towel in front of the gun, like if there's a clothesline with a beach towel and they know the vehicle's there, it's like, oh, no can do, not a clear shot. The game needs to be a little smarter about firing through objects that it can easily destroy. I understand not being able to maybe fire through a wall or a house or something like that, but, you know, these are essentially just chain link fences with, like, tarps in them. It's nothing. That's like firing a 50 cal rifle through a t-shirt. You know, it's the same thing. Alright, a few more men on the map. This part's relatively easy. Almost too easy. But they must have given us helicopter support for some reason. We have 875 left. What's the price on some of these? Oh, some of these don't even cost. Oh, some of these are actually free. 200 for the Folsomjäger, but we want AT. There's vehicles. Another enemy tank there. Looks like it's glitched out. Let's go ahead and deal with that. I'm thinking that the AI can't find a clear path to move through because there's a vehicle there, but it's identified a target, so it stopped to fire. So let's get him first. Helicopter was trash. I am shocked that it was not able to destroy that vehicle. It's only firing small ammo and such. You know what really it should be is just generic big explosion on that point. Maybe change it from helicopter support to AC-130 or something. I don't think the Germans would use that, but I don't know, maybe just say there's an American AC-130 on standby and just have it blow up stuff. Helicopter's way too incompetent to blow stuff up. Alright, that vehicle was damaged. 2 hits, 2 deadly hits on it. Still not taken out. It's on the mini-map. It's moving again! It's moving again! I can't believe it! You've got to be kidding me. Why is this thing loading HE rounds? There's still plenty of ammo in that truck. Alright, multiple vehicles on the way. Looks like there's that tank still to deal with. I think so long as we hold for the time limit, we'll be fine. So I guess we'll just kind of camp out for a little while. So we're good. Geez, at this point I may as well try to invest some time in repairing enemy vehicles. Well, I should have did that at the start. If there's a continuation to this mission, there might be something to salvage, but honestly I don't think there's anything around. Oh, right there is a tank. Let's get an engineer crew to repair that. I wonder how many engineers we can work to repair that tank. Like, can we do multiple engineers at a time? Let's see what it takes to repair this. Ammo truck there. Yeah, that's not even worth it. That's too far in enemy territory. Yeah, that's worth it. If this mission extends, we'll have to call it out. Alright, let's do another chopper strike on that thing. I'm going to make sure the close air support is directly on top of the engine. Let's see if that works. Minute 45 seconds should be enough time for that chopper to come in and zap on it. Some of these missions, the last 2 missions, if you remember the previous one where we had trouble in that town, and this mission, could use a little bit of polishing. I like the aspects of them. I think that's pretty cool. But this one's just a little... just needs a little polishing. Twice now that helicopter's just not been able to fire at it. Oh, now there's a BMP back there. Right behind it. It is cool, though. The enemy vehicles are firing at the chopper. They're not getting them, but they're trying. Okay, let's see if we can get some of these vehicles repaired. Can more than one of you work on this at a time? Oh yeah, one's working on like the track and the other one's working on like the hull. Nice. Okay, we can get a full tank crew over here. There's 4 there. There's 3 guys here. We can probably get some more. I think each vehicle might have 4 crewmen. Oh, here we go. We're finally starting to have like, oh no guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to hold it. I hope we're able to stay on the line. Oh my god. Let's get that guy. Oh, tracked. Yeah, it's not even worth bringing up a helicopter again. Got a wounded man. ATGM's got to go. Not an ATGM, but still a light vehicle. All right, looks like we held. Mission accomplished. Good, I'm sure the enemy will retreat. Okay, that was a cool one. I like being able to play with the tanks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for leaving a like. Almost to the end of this now, so make sure you leave a like on the way out, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.